What's that sound? Are you vaping in my room, man?
No, man.
Damn, dude, what is that smell?
Every now and then, just to alleviate my stress.
It's a Pong. Well, that's the wrong vape, man. How does that? Oh, it's just. Oh, so nicotine helps you somehow?
Who said there was nicotine in there?
Well, I know it's not weed.
Do you think a doctor will ask me if I vape instead of just do you smoke?
No.
They won't ask me if I vape.
I don't know. They will ask you if you use tobacco.
That's the newest thing.
And no, not really. That's not tobacco.
No,
Do you use nicotine?
I suppose so.
Which is, yes.
Derived from the tobacco plant?
That's actually the name. Nicotiana tabacum.
Oh, is that what it is?
Of course it is.
Damn, that's fancy.
Yeah, fancy as I want to be.
Look, man, I smoked cigarettes for like 34 years. And I figured vaping was a good
gravy.
Avenue toward harm reduction.
Well, that's good. Now, how do you base that? On the British studies?
Yes. You're talking about the Royal College of Physicians that did this report twice that says vaping is 95% safer than smoking.
Somehow I believe that.
I believe it too, but in the U.S., you don't get that kind of thing.
In the U.S., you don't get a lot of kinds of things.
You don't, because of big pharma is in the
of course.
way and all that. It's really, it's dirty. I'm going to stick to that because I really feel better from vaping and all that.
That's true, and I think it's safer than, for some reason, marijuana vaping is more dangerous.
That's a different story, man. But as you know, I've been sober for
everybody
many
knows.
years.
Yeah, everybody knows that.
But
that's old news. We know, but I'm talking about vaping. You know, they put some vitamin E acetate in it or something.
Yeah, something went wrong.
Some kind of catalyst for, I don't know what.
Yeah,
but it's bad, and hopefully they have that rectified. But
let me say,
it scared everybody away from cannabis vaping.
Oh, thank goodness I wasn't interested in that to begin with.
We know you're not interested in anything.
But
I didn't say I was either. I'm just saying.
Eventually the vape will go away, I hope.
The vape?
I made an effort at the beginning of the year, but I backslid now.
Well,
I still feel good.
Right.
I go for my little walk/jog. I got a lot of lung capacity that I would never have had if I still smoked.
Yeah, I know.
So something's screwed up in Dodge as far as the United States' stance.
Oh, well.
Versus Public Health England, which uses vape as a smoking cessation method.
Yeah, well,
which is odd.
I think the tobacco companies want you to smoke.
Sure.
So they're going to discredit vaping, even though they own Juul.
Yeah, well,
they'll get rid of it. They're gonna come up with something else to rule you.
It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous, man.
Go back. See, we told you smoking cigarettes was the way to go.
Yeah, we told you. Thank you for smoking.
That way it benefits them and Big Pharma at the same time.
Sure.
Oh, yeah.
But, hey, have you ever...
Hey, wait a minute. This is Yale Brothers. This is the Yale Brothers episode 11, by the way, for those of you who didn't know.
Episode 11, man.
Yeah.
Wow.
Why do you always want to comment on the number?
Because I'm amazed we got started.
Yeah, I'm surprised we made it through one.
Me too.
Yeah.
We had some furtive attempts.
Furtive?
I don't know if that's the right word.
Furtive? No, that's not. That's not.
That's all sketchy and shit.
No, furtive. No. I cast a furtive glance. No. What's
sketchy?
The furtive.
What does that
attempt.
mean? Like you're kind of.
How about abortive attempt?
Yeah, but what does furtive really mean? Kind
of like sneaking your eye over.
Looking over.
Sneaky.
Side eye bullshit.
Sneaky, man.
Yeah.
Don't be looking over here with that side eye.
Furtive. I made a lackluster attempt. That's funny, man. Wait, when's the last?
How about half-assed? That'll work.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
It was, man. And I like to say, it's all I got left, man.
To do what?
I don't know. Have a little...
What are you talking about? I thought we were talking about recording.
Oh, yeah, we are talking about recording.
Yeah, well.
Oh, where was I? We did.
I don't know where he went. He always brings it back to him somehow.
I do. We did make a couple half-assed attempts at stuff. I'd like to pull from that. Some of that was cool. But
we haven't been very consistent.
No.
So that I could see why you're excited about episode 11.
It's just crazy. It's double digits.
It's on the other side. You just look like Sam Waterston in in Frankie, Grace and Frankie, man.
Oh,
That was
thanks.
unbelievable.
That's where it's gone.
That was spot on, man, with the eyebrows and everything.
That's crazy. I wanted to I wanted to know, when's the last time? Have you ever learned shit from YouTube?
Sure.
No, I see you've hung these blinds here.
Yeah.
Was this, you surely didn't have to go on YouTube?
No, dude, no. It has directions. This one didn't even have directions.
And you did it? You knew how to do it?
Yeah, because I've seen that type before. They're really easy. They're really cheap. They look good.
Yeah.
A couple brackets, just space them out evenly on the top sill.
Yeah.
And snap them in. That's all there is to it.
You know all the terminology for tools and shit?
No.
Oh.
A screwdriver, a drill. But I noticed that it's a little uneven, not level.
Yeah.
And I thought it was something I did, just slightly.
Maybe it's the Haas.
No. If you look up at the top of the sill, it looks like the window frame isn't level. The window's level, but the frame isn't.
Now that doesn't work on
Slightly.
you when you look at it?
Well, I'm not going to let things work on me like that anymore.
That's cool.
It worked on me enough, man. I tried to fix it, but then I said, wait a minute.
But then you said enough is enough.
Yeah,
So bueno, yeah.
Yeah, well, yeah, but that's not one of the YouTube things. What have you? I've learned how. I've replaced batteries on phones and everything. I've replaced screens.
I remember you were in back of your. Did you learn like that shit that you're doing in the back of your washing machine from YouTube, or did some element in a dryer or something?
I was going to change that.
That looks scary.
All that stuff's easy, man. When you break it down.
Well,
I didn't end up doing that though because we just bought another one.
That's how it. Maybe that's the best thing.
No, I just need I need a voltage tester. Then I'll be good to go.
Oh my God!
I had one, but I gave it to Mike Evans.
You did?
Yeah.
I had a friend of mine, Joe Watts, be gracious enough to come over to help me put a garbage disposal in.
Yeah. What, you guys have to watch YouTube?
No, he didn't, but I did some preliminary kind of looking.
Yeah.
And it looked relatively easy, but
you get down there.
I don't think I wanted to attempt it without him being there. He helped me a lot. He was pointing me things to do.
Yeah.
And he, like the electric part,
ooh,
it doesn't plug in. You have to kind of screw the two wires.
Oh
into
yeah,
these little screws.
yeah.
Thank you, Joe.
No, so let's see. So I've replaced iPhone screens. I've replaced iPhone batteries. Don't ask me to replace any of that. It's my phone. I took the risk.
Did you really?
Yeah, but so, yeah, that stuff, tiny little connections and all that. But hey, man, save some money.
Ooh.
I replaced. No, that was kind of easy.
Did you learn any music stuff?
Like what?
I mean, I actually
mixing. Yeah, Logic Pro. Yeah, little editing. Yeah, I mean, I'm no expert.
No, that's cool. Do you ever notice that the videos seem more matter of fact than they really should be?
What do you mean?
Like, they assume you know more than you do somehow.
Well, that's the wrong video.
But I learned the solo from Call Me the Breeze, the piano solo, because I never really knew it.
Well, I could have taught you that.
Oh,
I'm just kidding.
How about fixing a car?
I've done some things.
Oh God, that's ridiculous.
I rebuilt a motor in my Jeep 2000. I'm just kidding.
I'm pretty sure you're full of shit too.
No, but I changed some fuses. Does that count?
Yeah, that was it. Did the
brake
YouTube
lights? I did. Yeah,
YouTube
lights.
showed you what to do.
Hey, I souped it up, man.
Wiper blades.
Oh yeah, all that. Well, I'm not handy, so any of that stuff helps.
You're handier than I am. You're
really.
kind of just so. I'm all over the place.
I'm not just. Well, I am just so. It's a disease.
Yeah, I got the opposite disease.
Well, that's okay.
I can focus.
Can you?
Yeah.
Okay, where were you?
Okay, we're talking about YouTube and all that. I'm fixing a car.
Nah. No, it's good stuff. Well, like paint scratches and things like yeah.
That's pretty neat. I mean, everything's there. However,
yeah, everyone goes there for that.
Yeah,
pretty good.
Fixing a car. Famous last words.
I'm fixing a hole.
Yeah, fixing a hole where?
Where the rain came in.
Oh, famous last words.
To keep myself from wondering where it will go.
Uh-oh, don't let the rain come down. My roof's got a hole in it and I might drown.
Oh,
that's one of my dad's old songs.
Is it?
Uh-oh, don't
was it
let
one
the
of his
rain
songs?
I thought it was. Uh-oh, don't let the rain come down. Uh-oh, don't let the rain come down. My roof's got a hole in it and I might drown.
Are you sure that was one of his
Has he
songs?
lied?
Or some kind of folk song or some kind of calypso something? I don't know.
Oh.
He wouldn't be lying, but maybe it's just something he sang to you.
Oh, maybe so. Maybe I believe that this whole
When he
time.
told you it was his song? Maybe if he
No.
did, it is.
No, I don't know. I could be totally wrong.
Oh, Dad wrote some good songs.
Yeah.
Right.
That just may not be one of them.
Exactly.
Oh, man. You have a great song called Famous Last Words I'd like you to play.
Oh, do I? Thank you.
Yeah, it's awesome.
All right, I'll play it for you right now.
Well, he had a fine way of letting her down. He kept it quiet till the day that he left town. She turned around and he was gone. He left her a letter by the TV he had on. It said, I love you, baby, and I'll be right back. But I guess his train must have jumped the track. She knows she'll never see his face again, so why should she pretend? It said, I miss you, honey, and I'll be home soon. She stands a better chance of roping the moon. That empty promise was the greatest story she ever heard. Famous last words. Now he left her standing in the cold. It was her understanding that together they'd grow old. I guess he must have changed his mind. Spelled it out in that letter that he left behind. It said, I love you, baby, and I'll be right back. But I guess his train must have jumped the track. She knows she'll never see his face again, so why should she pretend? It said, I miss you, honey, and I'll be home soon. She stands a better chance of roping the moon. That empty promise was the greatest story she ever heard. Famous last words. Last words like the checks in the mail. I love you forever, these breaks won't fail. This is gonna hurt me more than it hurts you. Why do we keep on believing when we know it's not true? Yeah, I miss you, baby. It said, I love you, baby, and I'll be right back. But I guess this train must have jumped the track. She knows she'll never see his face again, so why should she pretend? It said, I miss you, honey, and I'll be home soon. She stands a better chance of roping the moon. That empty promise was the greatest story she ever heard. Famous last words. Famous last words. Famous last words. Famous last words. Yeah, I miss you, baby. Famous last words.
So there it is, Famous Last Words. It's from my album Well Enough Alone. I can't believe that was 2007. Technically, it was almost 2008. But gee whiz, that was when CDs were around.
What a nice song that is.
Thanks, man.
That's well crafted. It's a hit.
Oh, thanks. I did everything on it, by the way.
You did? That little bass line I heard?
All of it.
Oh.
every single thing you hear there, plus the engineering.
Was that fun engineering, or was it screwed up?
Not fun. It took a long time.
Oh, man.
I used, what did I record that on? That album on the Yamaha AW2816 multi-track recorder.
Is that the thing that you had?
I have it.
In that big black case?
Yeah. Very good thing. It's so outmoded now, but it was great at the time. Automated, Oh,
there's
beautiful.
The case. Oh, wow.
I have it right there. It's obsolete now.
Oh, I'm sure, man.
People aren't going for stuff like that. If they're looking for vintage, they're going before that to tape.
Yeah.
It's it's good, but you can do so much more on a computer, in my opinion.
You can, but have you seen the prices for reel-to-reel players?
Ridiculous.
Unbelievable. There's one actually that's down at a shop here in Myrtle Beach.
Yeah.
It's a Tascam, and it looks clean as hell, but it's from like 1973 or something.
I saw the picture.
$300. Would you spend that?
That's not bad.
No, that seems actually pretty good.
That's 100. That's 150 each.
That's cool.
Oh well, how about 200 from you and 100 from me? Perfect.
That's fine. If our reel-to-reel doesn't work.
Yeah, we have a lot of stuff to archive. I think ours might work, but not for recording, so that doesn't matter.
What's that? Like that's kind of all in one Sony deck.
Yep.
Kind of with sound on sound that we used to play.
Oh, yeah, we can't do all that.
No.
We don't, as long as it can play back and sound okay.
Yeah, that's all we need.
Yep.
Let it hold up.
Cassette deck.
Oh, you got one?
I have a Porta Studio that you can use as a cassette deck.
That's all we need. Let's start digging through.
All right. There's so much stuff that we'd like to share. Sure. I realize now is not been digitized.
No.
So that's okay.
That's all right, but digitizing it's a commitment.
A time commitment, just like scanning pictures. And another part of me goes, why?
Why? For your legacy.
Oh, boy.
Like all our old journals, do we really need them?
No, people usually end up burning them before they die anyway.
Yeah, like Dad.
Yeah, exactly. Did Dad burn his stuff?
No, he just threw it all out in Crestline.
Oh, man, I should have known. I would have snagged that stuff. Oops, sorry. I'm going to read this.
You should have gone right behind him and
no way.
It all.
Honor is,
that's a violation of.
Yeah, I wouldn't do that.
I almost wanted to.
Yeah.
I've got Mom's journals.
No, I have some too, but she doesn't mind. She kept them.
Yeah.
So what else, man? What are you going to say?
I've been thinking about Miami. We don't talk about Miami that much because we were born there.
Yeah.
At Baptist Hospital in 1963.
Yeah, and when we were born, because we were in preemie and what do they call that?
Yeah, well, maybe neonatal ICU now. I don't know what they called it.
We were nursery. Tiny, and so Mom and Dad bought rocking chairs for them, for the nurses from us, and put little plaques from Chris and Roger.
Yeah.
Then when our nephew Tim was born, we went in there. We went in there that night, and I happened to be walking through the nurses' station.
Yeah.
And lo and behold, there were two rocking chairs off to the side that were like kind of shunted over with some other stuff, and I saw plaques, and it was those. I couldn't believe it.
Man.
Crazy, man.
I remember it. That's really cool. I don't.
Baptist Hospital, by the way.
I don't guess they're there now because even when he was born, it was like, what, 1979?
Yeah, I think they were getting ready to throw them out. Should have snagged them.
They look nice.
Yeah.
That's crazy. We lived all over the place in different times.
I don't think there are any rocking chairs around anywhere, man, in hospitals now.
That's wrong.
I don't know.
That's kind of wrong.
Why?
I mean, isn't it good for like rocking little babies?
I guess. I don't know, man.
But
I don't like rocking chairs.
Why?
I don't know. They make me kind of sick. I don't like rocking on them, man.
You don't like rocking?
I'd rather just lean on two legs of a regular chair if I wanted to.
Yeah. Remember, Mom said, "Oh, don't do that. So and so
you'll break your neck."
Back and died. That was a fluke.
Well, yeah. They also said, "Don't drive with a scarf." Isadora Duncan.
That's no good either. Oh,
not really.
That's crazy.
So anyway, what about Miami?
Well, we grew up in like different times in different areas there.
Yeah.
I would say the coolest was Coconut Grove.
Oh, sure.
That was cool. It was kind of little, not like a Greenwich Village-y, something kind of. There was
kind of bohemian.
Yeah,
kind of,
definitely.
that's what you're trying to say.
Definitely bohemian.
Definitely not Greenwich Village, but yeah, I know.
No, but I
kind of
think a lot of
vibe.
people gravitated there from New York.
Yeah, a lot of beats and hippies and
Yeah, there was a place that we called the hippie place,
and
we were little.
And sea dogs and
Oh, definitely sea dogs.
stoners and drunks and poets and artists.
As most coastal places are, right?
Yeah,
So
right.
That's not, the word's not enclave.
Maybe.
Something like that.
Yeah.
But
Enclave, yeah.
little pockets of
hipness, man, and yeah.
Yeah, but there were like the real OG hippies lived at the park.
Oh, yeah.
And we called that park the hippie place, part of it. But if we were 6, or no, if we were 4, it was like 1967. So that's like
Yeah,
the OG
perfect.
hippies.
Oh, yeah.
Like
Lying around the park there by the pharmacy that used to be up the block. No, I mean, if anyone remembers that pharmacy, it's, that park's probably still there. I don't know.
maybe, but I mean the whole thing's changed.
Maybe not.
Maybe
Yeah.
it's a Build-A-Bear. Oh God.
Yeah. It's been co-opted by commerce and by commerciality, the corporate spread.
The inexorable march of
Homogenism.
corporatism.
Ugh.
That
Woof.
does suck, man.
Yeah. Personality gets sucked right out of a place.
Yeah, I mean, seriously, go any city now, it's all kind of slowly losing their character.
The same signs, the same places.
Yeah, I'm afraid COVID's going to like wipe out more mom and pops, and it'll just be all corporate.
Oh.
That's disgusting.
Yeah, it is, man.
That's
But
crazy.
in another way, you know what you're getting if you like a certain chain.
I guess so.
It's like, I don't want to try some off the beaten path. I
You
just
wanna
want a
go
cheeseburger from so and so.
Oh, that can you imagine? Yeah.
Hey, this
how it
isn't
is.
this isn't just like it. Oh, yes, it is. It's just like. But did you ever go ahead? You want to
go
still talk
ahead.
about Miami?
Well, yeah, we had some cool places. Then we lived in like a place called Bay Heights. It's kind of on the way to little Key Biscayne off.
We're just
Something like
right next to, across from Vizcaya, across from Mercy Hospital,
Oh yeah,
and the beautiful.
the planetarium.
Yeah, the Museum of Science. I love that place.
Oh yeah. What the hell was the name of that road?
What road?
The road that the road that the
Bayshore Drive?
Bayshore Drive. That's right. Of course, that's what it was. But and then the little turn off that you go down the Rickenbacker Causeway to go to Key Biscayne.
Yeah.
Remember, we rode our bikes to Key Biscayne.
We always rode our bikes to Key Biscayne.
What? I thought I did. Only went once or twice
I don't know.
down the Rickenbacker Causeway all the way to Key Biscayne.
Yeah.
That's crazy. I was a little scared.
Or at least halfway down where the little beaches were and things.
Oh yeah, down one little bridge.
Stupid. We could have got killed on that little.
Sure.
Yeah.
And Dixie Highway is really US 1, but it used to be called Dixie Highway.
Yeah.
And my mother said, "Don't cross Dixie Highway."
Right. What did we do?
Cross Dixie Highway.
Of course.
There was a 7-Eleven right across the street.
That was like the edge of the world.
Yeah.
So just if you were sailing on the flat Earth, that would be the edge of the world. Guess
Yeah.
what?
Don't hit the ice wall.
We went across, man. It was awesome over there. Completely uncharted territory.
But you got to admit,
Little kid.
we never listened. We just took our bikes, like any other kid, probably.
Yeah. I'll tell you what. No kid listens, man.
No,
You really think kids listen?
I hope not.
Yeah. Well, I'm sure. Like our kids listened. Yeah.
Oh,
Sure. Okay.
they turned out all right.
Yeah. Of course.
But we had some fun there.
We definitely had fun.
We used to get in trouble shooting BB guns at battleships coming across Bayshore Drive, and then the police pulled us over. But we were jumping the wall with the BB guns.
Jumping the wall back to our house.
Yeah.
Yeah. They just wanted to make sure it wasn't a real gun.
Yeah. So we leaned them against the wall. We're going to reach back down for them before we know it, unmarked car.
I heard a screech. They pulled over with their guns out.
Anyway,
I think I peed in my pants.
I think I did too. I was scared. I didn't like it.
Well, later on, they took the guns, and then later on, I saw them knock on the door and bring them back to our mom.
Yeah, but then Mom knew.
And she pretended that she didn't have them, but I already knew she did.
Yeah.
We got them back.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And then later we lived in Kendall.
Yeah.
Yeah. Our nephew Frank still lives there.
Winston Park or something.
Yeah. But
he lives in Miami Lakes, does he live in? No.
I'm not sure.
I don't think so.
I'm not sure, man.
I don't know.
He's up in the hundreds.
Okay.
Up there. Kendall was different from, it was kind of more homogenized and more.
By the way, happy birthday, Frank, if you happen to hear this. It's a couple days late.
Yeah, happy birthday, brother. Don't cross US 1.
Yeah, don't cross US 1, man. Anyway,
Frankie.
but you know my favorite time of Miami was?
Like
the early 80s, late 70s, early 80s when we used to go visit, man.
Let's figure that one out.
Let's see. I'll just leave it at that. The early 80s in Miami.
Late 70s.
It was a golden time, man.
Oh, yeah. It was a
party time, man.
Right.
Fun. Just coming of age. You know, coming from Hollywood to go visit Miami.
Yeah.
How much more perfect was it?
That's crazy. Then get kind of sick of being in Miami and go back to Hollywood.
Yeah, fly into Los Angeles.
Bringing in a couple of keys.
Yeah, sure.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
But no, that was fun times.
It was fun.
Loved it. We had great friends, and we still have great friends down in Miami.
Oh, absolutely. I forgot about the Coconut Grove Playhouse, too.
Oh, yeah. Yep, I saw the magic show there, but I think we touched on this before with Peter DePaula.
Yeah, who was
instead of Doug Henning.
Yeah, he was the touring company magician instead of Doug Henning.
Yeah, but I had already met him. I think we talked about this before.
Yeah, you met him because he stayed at the Magic Hotel.
Yeah, he was. They were there. They were played in. The show was in L.A. too.
Yeah,
but
you're a little magic geek.
Yeah. So anyway, I called up. I left a message for him. He called me back. He invited me to come see the show.
Oh, dude.
Yeah. And then I got to be the guy to go up, like volunteer and all that. Yeah.
You like that stuff, don't you?
I did.
You like it. You were all proud of that stuff.
Oh, it was great. I was, I was a little bit more assertive.
Do you still have any tricks left? I don't mean existential.
Hey, how's tricks?
I mean, do you have any tricks? Around?
I have a few things. Maybe Chikuchi. I might have some Chikuchi props, but I gave a lot of stuff away.
What about that cool dice
Frankie
thing?
You had that.
I did.
You and Brett had it. I don't know what happened to it.
Oh boy,
I missed that, and I have an old. I have some antique things, but not many.
What about the Seagram's bottles?
Yeah, those I have with the tubes. They're from the 30s, 20s, or 30s.
Were they brass tubes?
Yeah, I still have those.
That's
the
pretty.
Little shot glasses, but I also have the T. Nelson Downs palming coin.
Hmm.
That dice box was cool, man. I'm sorry you lost it.
I don't know.
Want it back. Give it back, man. It got lost in the fire.
Oh yeah, we talked about that last week.
It got lost in the fire. It had a disappearing act, like many things.
Do you miss anything about Miami or no?
I miss the time.
Yeah, just the time.
And I miss the beauty of it. Miami's an awesome place.
Yeah.
Yeah. I like Miami.
It was cool.
Sure.
But then
I don't really pine away from Miami, but I love it.
No,
you know?
The same way about Hollywood.
I miss Hollywood. I miss LA.
And I'll tell you why, because we really came of age there. But we learned how to drive in Miami.
Oh no, I love Miami. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
Yeah, I would move back to LA if I had the money.
Yeah.
I know a lot of people go, oh, you don't want to go back. Well, yes, I do, but I'd have to live the way that I want to live.
Mm-hmm.
And that's going to cost.
Wow.
Just a humble, like a small house in the hills.
Oh, please.
I'm talking about the Hollywood Hills. I'm just talking about anywhere up there. It's all crazy expensive, but that's where my heart is, up in that little area there.
You're talking like up Outpost?
Yeah, well, somewhere.
Beechwood?
Yeah, up that way. Yeah, up that way, man.
Ooh.
Yeah, Beechwood. I'm thinking more like around Beechwood up there. Outpost probably bloody expensive, but it all is.
Please.
I absolutely would love it. Betsy would be on board with that too. Only one problem: it costs money that we don't have.
Yeah, it's kind of cool. I mean, it is nice. I mean, I left in 06, 05. No, I'm lying.
That's where I want to. I mean, I wouldn't actively
02.
move back if it unless it was that.
Yeah, it's ingrained in us, man.
Yeah, I mean, I know L.A. like the back of my hand, and it took me forever to find my way around Myrtle Beach. Go figure.
That's weird. Isn't
Weird.
it?
It's kind of like a mental block somehow.
I get weird.
I don't want to really put my roots down.
Well, God, how long
They're
are you
down now.
kind of down, but you got a funny looking tree.
Very. All right, that's awesome, man.
There really is you just go north.
It's a
and south.
linear place, yeah.
But then it takes forever because there's some things you can't get from where I live to where Chris is. Can't be that far away, but you have to go this circuitous route past the waterway and around. It's strange.
Yeah,
it's strange.
It's
man.
okay, man.
Yeah.
I don't love it, but it's home. Yeah.
Well,
there you go.
There it is, man.
What can we say?
How do you feel about this Sunday?
What?
You feel good about Sunday? You feel a good energy level?
This Sunday? What about my energy?
You feel energy?
I feel all right, man. I mean, what's that? What do you...
I bloody well just ran out of things to say.
Well, that's too bad. No, I was very tired before you got here. Oh. I got to see Miles today.
His grandson, Milesy.
Yeah, we have a thing. He's so cool. He's he'll be 6 months old soon.
I'd like to see him again.
Yeah, I told him, you're going to come see him. And how's Taylor? Taylor is Rog's daughter is down here.
My daughter came
from
down
New York
from Bed-Stuy. She came down here a couple days ago.
Yeah.
And just arrived here because Wesley, her twin brother, is getting married. And she'll be down here for maybe a month. Happy to have her, man. I missed her.
Yeah, glad she's back, but she's quarantined at your house.
Yeah, she did that. That's self-imposed. God knows they're going to make her do it when she gets back up there.
So did she make you get a COVID test?
She did. She wanted to get a COVID test, so we found where they were doing a drive up. And since I was in the car, I did it.
Yeah, but I don't see the point of you doing it because you're not quarantined.
No, I don't know either, but I did it.
That's good, man. I guess.
Me too, I guess.
I mean, for her, I mean, if you can take a test and God forbid the next day you could be a different story.
That's right. I'd trip out. I did mention to her that like sometimes it doesn't matter. Like we got tests yesterday or the day before. I think it could change.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, that's what I find a little bit.
So I'm wondering what the point of it all is, if everyone's trying to be safe and all that anyway. I don't know.
Yeah, me either.
I don't know, man.
I don't know.
Whatever, man.
Yeah.
So, I mean, you were out playing gigs and watching people get crazy still.
Still, man.
It's unbelievable. Well, I guess you add alcohol and it gets nuts, man.
Oh, absolutely.
Gets a little cozy. I've said it before.
I wonder how orgies are now with the can you social distance in an orgy? That's funny, man. I'm not.
I mean, now I'm thinking about that, and there's nothing I can say.
No,
nothing really that I can say that would be acceptable right now.
No, I mean this isn't radio.
No, but still. So I mean, yeah, there are certain. I don't know, man.
You're not a doctor. You don't know.
No. Believe me, man. It's not something I want to
listen. Like, leave the mask on.
Yeah. Oh, very funny.
Oh, my goodness gracious.
Too much. So Roger was posing with the mask on.
Yeah.
Okay, that's good, man. The cameras aren't rolling.
Yes, I know. That's awesome.
So
well,
I think you stayed on the mic pretty good this time.
Thank you very much. It's a nice setup. Thank you for doing it just so for me, and I appreciate it.
Just so.
Well, Famous Last Words really is a great song.
Yeah, thanks, man. I appreciate that.
It should be a part of the Great American Songbook.
It is.
That's what I thought. All right. I've had fun hanging out with you.
Yeah. I'm driving you home now.
Yes, sir. It's the circuitous route that I talked about.
That's all right. You want to smoke some fake weed?
No, thank you. You still got that stuff we talked about last year.
Last
week.
I'm not even gonna.
I don't understand, but I wanted to say something. I would love, since it looks like high grade bud,
like we
talked about. I want to give it to a stoner.
Man, they might
Like
go,
with
hey,
hair.
this is great.
Yeah, but don't say anything
No,
about
don't.
it. Just
Hey,
have,
man, I got
like
some.
in a bowl or something.
Yeah,
Here,
here.
hit this. Just
That's
for fun.
funny.
That's
You know, some
crazy.
guys would probably think it. Wow,
Do
this
you-
is the best.
Do
It's
you think they'll think they're stoned?
Yeah,
I do too.
I do too. I think
do
it's
too.
placebo, man. It's like,
It's a very good thing to
I've been
try.
more stoned than I've ever been stoned in my. Well, that's called reality, Holmes.
Is there a past tense? Is it stoneder?
Stoneder.
Or is that
More stoned?
or is that some sort of? Oh no, that's sounder.
I'm more. Huh? I'm more stoned.
Anyway, that's
I'm the stonedest I've ever been.
it's funny. I would like to. That's funny. At least think about.
Play a trick on one of our stoner friends.
Yeah. Here you go.
The last thing that was pretty weak. Of course it was weak, bro.
Psych.
All right. Well, we are the Yale brothers.
Yes.
Episode 11. That's where we're at. Where
Yeah.
everything's cool. Hope it's all cool for whoever's listening. Thank you.
Thank you,
And
guys.
you can find us at yalebrothers@gmail.com or
www.facebook.com/the Yale Brothers.
that's a mouthful.
One day we'll have a site.
We will.
We do it when we want.
All right. We'll talk to you later.
Take care.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.